Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and today I will be answering some of your guys' questions. I made like a little questions thing on Instagram. You guys had some questions for me. I will be answering those. And if you guys want to participate in any video like this, then just follow me on Instagram. And if not, you can still follow me on Instagram. I would love you. But let's get started. So nobody asked this question, but my full name is Lindagutii Sanchez. So I do have like a pretty long name. I do have a middle name, but I don't like sharing it. How old are you? I am 21 years old. My birthday is on February 3rd, 2002. So I'm a little Aquarius baby. Aquarius are cool, okay? They're not toxic. We can be toxic, but when we have to be, you know? So sometimes it's okay to be toxic. What do you work as? I don't worked a single day in my life. I'm not saying that I'm privileged or anything, but I just never had the chance. When I turned 18, quarantine started, so I didn't want to get a job, and my mom was like sick at the time. Like she was like had like a very like low immune system, and well, none of us wanted to get sick, so I didn't get a job. Only my brother had a job, and we're still like very iffy about that. After, if you guys followed me on TikTok, you guys saw that I tried to apply to a little coffee shop, but I didn't like how like they were managing stuff there, and then they were late to my interview and all of that. So I was like, no thank you. So I'm the one that takes care of my sister, and I'm so scared that if I'm gonna get a job that I won't have time to take care of my sister when I need to, because I'm the one that picks up my sister, because my brother works, my sister has school, and she's like 15, and my dad works like all day long. So it's up to me, and I want to be able to pick her up when I need to, so, or just spend time with her, you know? She's my best friend, and I like spending time with my little sister. But I do kind of consider being a content creator as a job. I do earn like pretty good money at the time. You never know with content creation, like some months are good and some are not so good, so you just never know. But I tell my boyfriend this all the time, that I do want the experience to have like coworkers. I want coworkers. I want the whole like drama. Oh my gosh, she's talking about you, and oh my gosh, she's talking about you. I hate being part of drama, but I just love hearing it. That's so bad. Like, you find your best friends at your jobs, you know? And I want to find that, and I don't know, I just really want a job. But I don't want to work at fast food. I always told myself my mentality is not strong enough for fast food, and they need to work well under pressure, and that's not me at all. So, not a question, but you radiate so much kindness. Keep being you, and just remember, we love you. Why do I want a job when there's people like this that look up to me? You guys are freaking the sweetest, and I cry sometimes reading your guys' things, because you guys are literally my best friends. What's your favorite fast food? Okay, this is like a whole question, so buckle up and get a snack. So I have a couple. My first one was McDonald's, but ever since I started like watching like what I'm eating, I kind of stopped going to McDonald's so much. Like after like the football games I'd perform at my school, me and my boyfriend would walk to McDonald's and eat there. Like it was just a habit, and they're like our little dates. But we kind of like restricted ourselves from McDonald's, so I haven't had McDonald's in a hot minute. But currently my favorite fast food is Starbucks a fast food? Starbucks a fast food, then it's like up there, you know? But my number one is Cane's. Raising Cane's. Oh, their bread, it's not even like the sauce. People are like, oh, the sauce is what makes Cane's. No, it's the bread. We don't have here in our city, but when we go, me and my boyfriend take like little trips to like Yuma just to go eat Cane's and Chick-fil-A. We just go to eat and then come back. Yeah, it's Cane's, and maybe like Chick-fil-A's up there too. I just love the Raising Cane's bread. Oh my god, I'm a freaking like
bread lover, and it looks like crispy, and
I'm being dramatic, but I'm telling you. Let me know in the comments if you're Chick-fil-A or Raising Cane's, because I get Cane's, my boyfriend gets Chick-fil-A, but I get both because I eat his food, so that's my favorite fast food. What is your major? Now I'm a full-time student, but my major is general science. I do want to become a nurse. That's still being like questionable. Like I was so sure coming out of high school I wanted to become a nurse, but now it's just like, oh, Like, I'm just like not sure. My brother, he's like in the whole process of like becoming a nurse. Like, he's like gonna be a nurse like next year. Like, he's just like in the nursing program and all that. And like watching him, like, oh my god, I'm like so proud of him. But like watching him, I personally don't think I have the mentality to do that. And I know there's gonna be people saying like you just have to work hard for like what you want, and like there's gonna be like study in any career that you put your mind to. And I'm not saying I'm lazy, but it's just that like now watching it through like my brother's eyes, it's probably not for me. And my brother's really smart. He like loves and learning about the anatomy of the body. And like I just don't, the anatomy of the body does not fascinate me whatsoever. I don't really, I just don't really like it. I love helping old people. I love helping kids and like any kind of person. I'm such a people's person. I love talking to people. And I don't know, I just always saw myself like helping like old people. And I volunteered at the hospital here in my city and I loved it. I don't know, like the whole like nursing process just doesn't like, a lot of people might have different opinions on it. This might be like a controversial, is that what you say, a controversial topic, like, oh, she's just lazy. But honestly, like, that's like how I'm feeling at the moment. Who knows, maybe I still might pursue it, or maybe like something else like in the medical field. It's just I'm indecisive, and it's okay. And if you're indecisive too, it's okay. Life goes on. Next question. Did you have a quinceañera? I actually didn't have a quinceañera, but I did in a way. When I turned 15, I couldn't have a quinceañera. I forgot why. So my parents took me and my best friend to Disneyland, and it was so freaking fun. Like, I would not change it for anything. And when I turned 16, it was like a sweet 16, but like quinceañera style. It still happened in Mexicali. And like I just had like my two best friends like come to it. I didn't invite too many people because I know a lot of people wouldn't be able to come anyways. When my two best friends did show up, I was like, oh my god, you guys drove all over here to see me. But I'll probably put some pictures here of me in my sweet 16. And I had like my dress like handmade by this one girl in Mexicali. Oh my god, it was like beautiful. It's like the most beautifulest dress I've ever seen. Like, I don't know, I was just in love with my dress. But yeah, that day was unforgettable. And like, you know, in Mexicali, like people just like hear about a party and they're like, oh my god, like there's a party going on, let's go. A lot of random people there, but like it just like made it more fun, and there wasn't no drama, well, that I knew about. What part of Cali do you live in? I don't want to say exactly like what part of California, but I live like all the way at the bottom of California, like the little corner. That's where I live. I live like almost near San Diego, like in that area. And then like between Mexicali. I live in such a small city that like probably like nobody knows about. So there's like not much to do, and it'd be cool to live in like San Diego or Los Angeles, but it's expensive. I always wanted to live in New York. That's like my dream. My dream career, this kind of goes with like the other question, but my dream career is kind of like this. It's like just talking to you guys. Literally, like being a content creator is my dream job. Like if I get to do this like for the rest of my life, I'd be so happy and so satisfied with my life. But I do want to get like a degree in something, you know, just in case. But I'm almost graduating from high school with my associates, so I'm really happy about that. A dream career is what I'm doing right now, is talking to you guys and like having a platform and like just sharing my life with you guys. And I can't believe there's actually people that just like watching me. I don't know if like you guys like how I am or how I talk. I feel like I have a very irritating voice, and sometimes I feel like that's how like I'm known for, like my voice. I don't know, I feel like I have a very squeaky voice. This is a really good question. Why did you become an influencer? Honestly, I just love how people just get to share their life and they get paid for it. It just looks so much fun, and it looks so easy, and it's not as easy as you think. Like for me, someone that's not too consistent on YouTube or TikTok or Instagram, it's kind of difficult for me. And so I can see how tough it could be for other people that post like 3 times a day on Instagram and Pinterest and TikTok, and then like post like 2 times a week on YouTube, that's pretty tough if you ask me. So I'm not saying that my content creation life is tough, but I can see how other people's is tough. Never said like, oh, I want to be an influencer. I just started posting on TikTok, and like just one of me making coffee like blew up 6 million views, and like that's like what got me here today. I don't know if you guys remember. I hate showing the video because I just look so bad. I look so bad. I never knew that video was gonna like blow up. That first video that went viral was in 2020, so it's been like 3-ish years now. So couldn't be more grateful for where I am right now. How long have you and your boyfriend been together for? By the way, I love your video so much. I love you more. Me and my boyfriend are gonna be 5 years next week, and it's insane. Me and my boyfriend have been together for so long. But like, it's just been a beautiful journey. Honestly, I just love him to death. I just love. And he just treats me like a freaking princess. Literally. As if like I'm the only girl in the world, and I just love it. And like, he's like the best boyfriend ever. So when I was a sophomore, he was a senior. I know that's kind of weird. But like, my parents approved of him and they loved him. They love him to death. And literally like, they probably love him more than me. My boyfriend and my dad are like best friends. My boyfriend comes over and plays video games with my dad, and I'm just there like waiting, and I love him a lot. This one is asking for my go-to iced coffee order. I'm literally gonna put it right here. This is literally like my favorite. I've always posted on my Instagram story, so I can let you guys know like what I get. Okay, so this one's asking, how are you and your family after your mom's passing? I don't know if you guys know this, but many of you guys do. But my mom recently passed away like June 9th of 2022. Like, I don't really like talking about it. Puts a knot in my stomach. But honestly, like, me and my family are doing all right. It was like a very like sudden passing, so we weren't prepared for anything. Like, it just like happened. On TikTok, if you guys like ask, I won't really answer. I hate not answering you guys, but I just don't really like putting it out there too much. But I do post her like on my Instagram like sometimes. It's just a painful process and healing process that you have to go through, but it's just something that you never get over. It feels like it just happened yesterday, and she's about to be a year and the pain is still there. It has not gotten better. We're just kind of learning and like getting used to her not being here, but it's like the most awful feeling of anything. So yeah, kind of goes along with that same other question. Says, how do you feel being the mother in quotations of the house? Well, I don't really feel like the mother, but I do try to do what my mom did, which she was like the glue of our family, just what kept us together. She was like the strongest woman I knew. She was like the sweetest thing ever. Hope to be as strong as like she was. So I just hope to be like an ounce of strong and like powerful woman she was like in me. But I do try to hold our whole family together as much as possible, and I know like everyone in my family is like doing their part. And I do try to take care of my sister as if she was like my own. Like, I just don't want her feeling like she's missing something in her life. I just feel very guilty. She didn't get my mom as much as I did. I got my mom for 20 years. She just only got her for 5 years. So I feel awful for that. Like, my heart breaks every time I think about it. So like, I don't know, I just try to be there for like my whole family as much as possible. But yeah, me and my whole family like do our own part to like make each other feel like strong and like united, especially when it's needed the most. How are you? Like, really, how have you been? Hope you're doing okay. Honestly, questions like these, like, I know like people like actually like really care on how I'm doing, and I like really, that warms my heart. You have no idea how many people message me daily asking me if I'm okay. Recently, I feel like I've been like in a slump. If you see me not posting on TikTok, Instagram, my mental health isn't as great right now. I'm doing all right, but it's just, I could do better. I'm hanging in there, and especially with all of your guys' support. This one is asking, what's the hardest obstacle you've had to go through? Like, the easiest question I've ever had to answer. It's when my mom passed away last year. This has been the hardest year of my life. Speaking about my sister, she's about to get out of school and I'll be back. I have to go pick her up. So I'm back and I totally forgot what I was talking about. It's already 4. So I'll just end the video there. I just want to let everyone know that I love everyone from the bottom of my heart. Everyone that's watching this video, everyone that's subscribed to me, and anyone who's been following my journey since 2020. I can't believe people are actually interested in what I have to say and what I do. So those are all the questions for today, and comment down what videos you guys would like to see. I love you and have a beautiful day.